Hi there everyone, this is the Innovative Traders and welcome back to my channel. For those that are new to my channel, my name is Ivory Maamba, the trader behind Innovative Traders. I focus mainly on smart money concept, specifically market structure, supply and demand. So I'm about to give you an update on last week's breakdown on AUD, USD and Euro NZD, on how they went by, and also give you a market breakdown on a pair that I'll be looking to put an eye on this coming week. Bear in mind, I won't be trading too much this week because of the first week of the month. We are going to experience some heavy fundamentals, right? I don't really like trading on the first week of the month and the last week of the month that much because of price tends to be a little bit choppy and slow. Right, and slow. So that anything I will do, let us take a look at AUD USD as an update from last week. So right now I have this bit of price action. Remember, just a recap, going back to the weekly there. We had price being in this manner, right? We are still bearish and we're looking forward for price to pull back into area of premium before it push towards the downside, right? So we had a change of character there, saying that we're about to facilitate the weekly pullback before it push towards the downside, right? So right now, this is how price currently sitting at on a daily, right? We said for us to experience a daily pullback, since we are bullish on a daily, I did break this down. If you haven't watched the video, just go back to it and watch it on the previous video. So we have this low, right? A lower high, a lower low. Price came back higher. Instead of respecting and push back to low, it broke towards the upside, switching order flow to bullish order flow. Now we are bullish on a daily. Why? We are facilitating the high time frame pullback, which is the weekly and the monthly, right? Before we are going to continue selling. So I said to you guys, for us to experience a daily pullback of this bit of price action right now, since you are bullish, after a break of structure, expect a pullback on that time frame, right? For a pullback to start, what do you want to see? A change of character. So I said to you guys, for us to experience a pullback, we want to see price violating this low here, right? Over here, right? That's where we're going to see price pushing towards the downside. So right now, this is what we're currently having. Price still sustained in a bullish order flow, right? We're having this internal high, low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and price with the high. We're still contained in a bullish order flow, right? So right now, us having that, I was looking for some buys. Remember, price was currently around about this area here. Price was around about this area here, right? Heading towards TP areas. And I said to you, you're gonna wait for price to break to the upside, close above, which it did, and retrace even more lower to give us more entry opportunities, more continuation opportunities, right? So price did that. It came back towards the demand area, right? It gave me a change of character on the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour in this case. As soon as price stepped into my demand area here, gave me this bit of price action, switch character impulsively and nicely. So I placed my order here, right? Let me just bring it back for you guys. I placed my buy limit there, right? I placed my buy limit there. So price pushed up, right? When it got to this point, clean change of character with pure intent. What I did was I placed my buy limit with my stop loss below this area here. So price pushed higher, came back, take me in, push high, broke this high. The moment it broke this high and closed above, I moved to break even. Unfortunately, price came back lower and took me out to break even, right? The moment price did that, I stayed away because of it was approaching the PM time. So after that, price came back even more lower, right? Nearing this low here, right? At this point, I thought price was going to push towards the downside, right? Obviously, I'm expecting this to happen since the last week of the month. Right? Like I said, last week of the month, first week of the month, they tend to be slow or choppy, right? So price taking me out of break even. This is what I'm currently having right now. I'm waiting to see if price is going to respect. Let me just hide this for now. I'm waiting to see if price is going to respect this internal strong low or break it, right? But overall, still in a bullish order flow, right? Bullish order flow. If you can study price from this point here, right? We are pulling back, right? We're pulling back. We had a change of character. We came back low from this price action. Another change of character there, came back low. We made a high boss, higher low, higher high. Another boss plus a break of structure, we came back low. So we are currently within a recent bullish order flow, right? We are bullish inside the overall H4 bullish order flow too. So right now we're still in a bullish order flow. We want to see if price is going to respect here or to violate. Once it violates, you want to see if price will respect even more lower here, or will it just break to the downside and switch our order flow into bearish, and we will now start to see those sustained deeper daily pullback, right? Daily pullback, right? Daily pullback. So right now we're currently waiting for price to give us something that's going to be more sensible for us to look for. All right, let me just clear this up. The last week of the month and the first week of the month, I don't like them because of they're very slow. They're very slow. You can get a perfect setup, but you can just stall on your entry point there, right? Or just consolidate until you are the break even, or even a loss, right? So I like to stay away and not participate that much. So right now I want to see if price is going to, like I said, respect this low, or will it violate, right? Will it violate, right? Because we are currently above the strong internal low and our main strong low there, right? Even if you can go to the M15 right there, we're still within an M15 bullish order flow, right? This is our M15 break of structure right there, right? M15 weak high, M15 strong low. We're still within an M15 bullish order flow and an internal order flow within the M15 and for our bullish order flow, right? So right now we have going back there, currently still around this area here. You want to see if price is going to violate or respect. What you can look for in this case, wait for price to break above this high impulsively, right? If it breaks there, it's easy. We have this low, lower high, lower low, a new high, right? A low, a high there. We changed character, we did this, we came back low, did all of that. So I want to see price breaking high with clear intent. Once it breaks high, I'll wait for price to consolidate in signs of weakness into areas of demand and give me a change of character, and I will attempt to take it to the upside, right? But I don't believe that will happen, but we'll just wait and follow what the market gives us. So that's the update for AUD USD. Let's take a look at Euro NZD, right? Euro NZD. With Euro NZD, I give you as a short analysis on it. On a daily, we had this clean bullish order flow, right? Clean bullish order flow. Weekly, we are bullish. We are within a weekly demand area there, right? We are rejecting massively towards the upside. So us having that, I said to you guys, let's look for buying opportunities around this area here, right? Around this area here, even though they didn't break it to that much because of time. So now this is what you're currently having right now, right? Price came back into this area here. I remember that was around about this area. I said to you, wait for price to come back into an area of demand and give you a change of character on the lower time frame and enter upon any new level, a form of demand, and take it to the upside, right? Which is what we received on the Euro NZD. If you can take a look at the M15, right? We had this clean break, change of character after tap on a demand, change of character, clean retracement in signs of weakness, right? We have this order flow, this nice demand. Let me just remove this one here so you can see it. This nice demand, do you see that? Nice demand. The moment price stepped into that, I placed my direct order there, right? Direct order, buy, stop loss below, and held it, right? This change of character, bear in mind, keep in mind, this change of character, it's a signal that we're about to facilitate the internal pullback of this bearish order flow, right? We have this internal break of structure. Let me just mark it there. We have this eyeballs, right? Just keep it in mind there. Keep it in mind, right? We have this, sorry about that, this M15 break of structure, internal break of structure. So this change of character is the signal that the internal structure is about to facilitate the pullback of this internal order flow, right? Internal order flow. So right now we are still waiting to see if price is going to violate this supply zone, or will it respect and come even more lower towards discounted areas. So me being at break even right now, I'm waiting to see if price is going to respect the supply and continue even more to the downside to give us a discounted price, or will it just drop a little bit more, tap into this area of demand, and just push towards the upside and continue going to the upside and respecting the high time frame, right? Because at this point I'm expecting price to start to push towards the upside. Why? If you can take a look at the high time frame, we are bullish. Moving in this manner, right? You had a low, high, a lower low. Instead of respecting, we broke high, came back even more lower, we got a change of character. So the violation of this high here will confirm that overall bias kicking in, kicking in. That's it for your NZD. Let's take a look at what I'll be having on this coming week, right, which is USD CHF. So with this one here, it's pretty much straightforward, right? We're going to be focusing mainly on this bearish structure right here, right? Straightforward. We have this break of structure to the downside, right? Weekly break. We have is a high, a low, right? A high, a low, right? So price has been respecting areas of supply, right, on the weekly, right? Pushing mostly towards the downside. We are bearish basically, right? After a break structure, you expect a pullback on that time frame. How do you know a pullback is about to start? We need to see what a change of character. So we also have this low. Let me just mark it for you there. Right, we have this low. After this break, what did happen here? Right, we have price giving us a low, right, a high internally, so right, and a low, which is a weak break, right, a low. Then it switched character, breaking this high here. Right, it switched character, telling us that they're about to facilitate the pullback of the weekly time frame. Right, continue further, bringing to the upside, giving us an eyeball, right, which is more clearly on the daily and the 4-hour time frame. So right now we are bearish, but then you're expecting what? Price to pull back. Why? We've broken structure. After break of structure, expect a pullback. How do you know a pullback is about to start? We need to see a change of character. We have a change of character right here, right? So let's take a look at the daily and the 4-hour. On the daily is what we're currently having, right, which is more visible. Now we have this change of character of the weekly time frame visible on the daily, right? Just mark it like that, and we have these eyeballs right now. So to see this even more clearer, we have to go to the 4-hour time frame, right? We are currently syncing the time frames. So on the time frame, it's more visible as a swing structure. We have price giving us a low, right, a high, a lower low. Instead of respecting supply, it broke to the upside, giving us a new order flow. We switched to a bullish order flow. We came back, gave us a low and a high, and now we're seeking for a what? A higher low to form before a new high. So right now, we're just going to mark our structure. We have a break of structure on the 4-hour time frame. Pause there. Our highlighter. High, high, low, low, and high. Right now we are pulling back. So we're going to be looking for opportunities that are what? That are counter to the higher time frame, right? But they are pro to the intraday time frame, which is the 4-hour, and the daily also the 1 hour. Right, you're trading counter to the high time frame, but pro to the intraday time frame. So we have this price breaking to the upside. We also have this. If you can take a look at what is happening here, we have price sweeping this low, right, closing above. So that's a sweep. That's a sweep on the 4-hour, and I'm gonna mark my strong 4-hour low. Right, I'm going to mark my strong 4-hour low, and I'm going to mark my weak 4-hour high that I'll be looking to target if I get those buy opportunities. Right, I have a 4-hour weak high. So right now I want to see price pushing even more higher. Right, we broke structure. After a break of structure, what do you expect? They expect a pullback on the time frame. How do you know a pullback is about to start? We want to see a change of character. Right, price pull back into areas of demand. How do you know a pullback is over? We want to see a change of character again. Right, so what has happened here? We received the change of character, right, after price tapped into this demand. I like to focus more on structure before POIs, but then yeah, it tapped into this demand. You can mark it for our demand as part of confluence, right, and give us a change of character there, which is more visible on the M15 and H1, but I'll just go there in a bit. We have a 4-hour change of character to give us that we are about to facilitate the internal pullback of this leg, right? This is an eyeballs. So that happening, right? Let me just mark everything so we can get to see what I'm talking about. We have an eyeballs there, right? And a H4 eyeballs, because we had, let me mark it. We had a high. Let me change the color there. Let's make it blue. We had a high, a low, right? Then we broke to the downside to give us what? A low again. So a low, a high, and a lower low. Instead of price respecting our internal order flow, it is switched towards the upside, right? So we first got a change of character to signal the pullback of this internal leg, right? Instead of price respecting here again and pushing towards down, so what happened? Price booked to the upside. It reacted, right? Reacted and failed, giving us what? An eye burst towards the upside. So we're not only having a change of character as a signal, also have a what? An internal break of structure towards the upside. So we have a change of character below here, change of character below here, and you have an eye burst giving us a new high. So almost every time frame is in sync with our counter bias, right? Counter bias, but pro to the intraday time frames. So we have this high, right? This high. So we now have a strong 4-hour low, which is this one here, and also we have a strong internal low on the 4-hour internal structure, right? So we have also this POI, right? This beautiful POI. Right, so you want to see a change of character here on the lower time frame to take it towards the upside. Or if you enter on the 4-hour, you can just wait for the market to open, wait for the spreads to cool down, and place your order there, right? Stop loss here, maybe 50, since you are being a swing trader, 50, the target there, 4-hour week high, right? That's like 50% target. So that's option number one. Option number two, entering on the H1, we have a much more clearer change of character, which is this one here, right? A clean change of character on the 1 hour time frame. Sorry about that. And we have this POI, right? We have this POI. Same thing to be down on the 1 hour time frame. You wait for the market to open, wait for the spreads to cool off, then you place your order with the stop loss being below, right? You place your order maybe around about this area here and take it to the upside. Wait for the market to cool down, place a buy limit around this area, wait for price to take you in, then go up. You possibly get a drawdown maybe around this area before you push even more higher, right? So that's what I'm looking for on USD CHF. We're gonna keep it on the H1 and H4, right? Why? That's where it makes more sense, right? That's where it makes more sense. I really hope you guys get to have a productive week ahead and catch you on the next one. You already know how it is. Stay sharp, trade smart, and stay blessed. Innovative traders, we out.